Hi, this is Di. You know, I went right into this vlogging thing without spending very much time introducing myself, so I thought I would do a tag right now, the My Life tag. I found this on YouTube with a YouTuber named Colleyville, Colleyyyfull. Colleyful? Maybe it's Colleyful. Anyway, so I found this tag there and I thought I would answer some of those questions that I have never talked about on the vlogs. When and where was your birth? So I was born in South King County, Washington State on February 14th. My birthday is on Valentine's Day, so that's about all I'm going to tell. We're not going to get into what year. Who chose your name and was there a reason? I think my mom chose my name. I have been told that I am named for her cousin Diana. So that's how I got the name Di, from Diana. They called me Dee Dee until I was about 5, and I decided I hated it and told them I was not Dee Dee anymore, that it was like a baby name and it had to go. My earliest childhood memory, I remember bringing my sister home from the hospital. Well, she came home on a rainy day, and I remember giving her the ride home. It was before car seats. She was, I think, up on my mom's shoulder, and I was in the back seat, and she was looking into the back seat at me. And so that's my earliest childhood memory. What were your hobbies as a child? As a child, my hobbies were playing. I was in Campfire Girls, which is kind of like Girl Scouts, except for less hardcore. We had little vests with designs on them, and mine had like Diana, the goddess of moon and hunting on it. It was kind of cool. We used to earn beads instead of patches. I remember earning all of my beads. But a lot of my time was like doing stuff like playing. Lisa, the girl who lived up the street from me, she and I would go outside and we would make mud pies. I don't even know if kids make mud pies anymore. But we would make lots of mud pies. And I had a baby doll that was my favorite that I took around with me everywhere. It was African American, so it was me with this African American baby doll that I took everywhere. Foreshadowing into adoption? I wonder. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one sister, my sister Terry, and she's been in several of the vlogs, and she will be in more of the vlogs, so you know her. A funny story of something you said or did as a child. One night, we had a sitter, and she was babysitting myself and my sister, and we heard a rattle of the doorknob to the dining room where we were sitting. And that babysitter just about came unglued. I mean, she just about peed herself right there. She was so scared. And of course, we knew what she didn't know, that the cat was in the garage. And if he jumped up on top of the washing machine and wanted to come in, he just rattled the doorknob and let us know it was time to let the cat in. So that was pretty funny that we helped scare the kitty cat scared our babysitter half to death, so that was kind of a funny childhood memory. Did you do well in school? In elementary school, I had a tendency to look out the window and roll my pencil up and down the desk instead of doing my homework. And then they'd make me stay in recess, which was fine with me because I wasn't very good at the outside. But in junior high and high school, I started to perform better, and in high school, I did pretty well. I was number 12 in my graduating class. My first teenage celebrity crush. I remember my freshman year of high school, or maybe it was the 8th grade. Yeah, my freshman year of high school, having a crush on the entire cast of The Outsiders. I don't know if you've ever seen The Outsiders, but it was the first movie that really stood out for some of these actors. Here's the cast of The Outsiders. Patrick Swayze, Emilio Estevez, C. Thomas Howell, Leif Garrett, Matt Dillon, Rob Lowe, and Tom Cruise. Come on. In the 9th grade, that's like the perfect movie to have a crush on. Because there were a lot of people who went on to be very famous. And it is a movie where Patrick Swayze takes his shirt off, which became a favorite genre of ours. What is your favorite song of all time? Now that's really pushing it with me because I like so much music and so many songs. To say my favorite song of all time is really, really pushing it. Let's just do my favorite song for the moment. I don't know. There was a song that I would get the tattoo of if I ever had a tattoo. In case you're asking, no, I don't have any tattoos. But there's the song that I would get the tattoo of. It's a song by the band Moneta, and it says, "This flesh is a road map." It's from a song by Moneta called Haunted. In names and places each day of our lives. This flesh is a road map. We wrap ourselves in days gone by. Favorite moment or memory of your life so far? Of course, my favorite moment or memory was when I saw my oldest son for the first time, when I saw my middle son for the first time, when we brought my daughter home. But outside of that, we have some good memories of trips to Hawaii. Love to go to Hawaii. Have you fulfilled your dreams or ambitions yet? Some of them. And I still have some left to go. A dream I had was that I would get to play on a band that wasn't at church, but an away gig, and I got to do that. I've got to do that several times. Not really a dream come true once you get there, but got to do it. Those are some funny stories. And then I got to help plant a church in North Everett. That was something I always dreamed about doing, and I got to help them. And that was really cool to be part of planning a church. And I wanted poop ton of kids, and for a while we had 6. So as a foster parent, the number of kids you have comes and goes, and we had 6, and I loved it. We had a great big station wagon, and we would call ourselves the Brady Bunch, and had 6 kids. So that was really good. That was a lifelong dream that I got to fulfill. I still have some left to go. I still would really like to be able to memorize the sets as a bass player. I still have to have little notes to myself. I was close, about 75% memorized this Sunday, but I'd like to be at 100%. That would be a cool dream to fulfill. And I would like to grow this channel. I would like to make contact and meet more people through vlogging. I think it is the coolest way to make friends and meet people. It works with my schedule, and I'd really like to do it more and get to know people more. All right, well, I hope that this makes you feel like you know me a little bit more, know a little bit about my life. I would love to hear more about yours. Please at least tell me your favorite song. I would love to hear about that. So glad that we got to do this tag. Now it's time for Star Subscriber. Okay, it's time for our Star Subscriber. Our Star Subscriber is Rosie Curtis. Well, Rosie, from what I could tell, you like the CTFXC and you like Shay Carl. I can't find much more about you, so please, if you are watching this video, go ahead and write a few comments in the description. I would love to learn more about you. Tell me where you're from, how you happened across my video. I'd like to get to know you, Rosie, and welcome to our community. Love to have you here. So thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I guess it's time to say goodnight. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Push the little red subscribe button. And I'll see you soon. God bless you.
Get out of here. Go. Leave. It's over. Get out of here.